I'm here with Bridges to Royal. Guys, thanks so much for having me.
Thank you.
So many questions for you. I'm going to go back in time a little bit, though. Amric, you and Aaron actually know each other from high school. That's how this whole journey really began, right?
Yes, essentially. I guess you could bring it all the way back till then, but that was just a little seed.
So what I want to know is, how do a guitar player and a bassist come together and be like, let's start a band, let's get into this?
It's a good question. Well, initially, I used to be a guitarist, and Amric and I met in high school, and so we played a lot, and we wrote a lot of songs together in high school. And in the beginning of Bridges to Royal, actually, we were lacking a bassist, and so I stepped up to the plate, and I started playing bass. So it's a new thing for me. So.
And did you guys start writing your own songs right off the bat?
Yes.
So when it comes to writing, and like you said, you're stepping into this plate as bassist, do you hear the vocals and the drums before those people even come along? How does that work?
Yes. It's a combination of things when writing. Usually we have a rough melody, and then I make a bass line to it, and then we go from there. So. And
in you come, and you must take what they've already written and rearrange it a bit to fit your piece in, right?
Sometimes it's kind of hard to answer.
It's not that simple.
Yeah.
It really is a group effort. Yeah. It might be led by James one day, or Aaron one day, or me one day, or even Cody. He might come in and be like, you know, guys, I hear this a little bit differently. So it's tough. That's why we're kind of not sure how to answer it, because we really approach each song uniquely.
So of all the songs you've written, is there one in particular that you're feeling right now and that you're trying to push?
I'd say Dirty, most likely. I think that's the song. I think we're trying to push that. I think it really well represents us and the energy we like to kind of portray in our music.
And is it also because of the catchiness, the hookiness of the tune? Is that sort of just because it'll stick in somebody's head and get to know you guys a little better?
I think that's essentially kind of what we're trying to do with all of our music. I think I don't actually really know how Dirty became kind of the song that we're pushing. I don't really want to use the word single, but you know, I don't know how else to. But yeah, I think just in general, our practice is to try to write songs with hooks and try to have them catchy and energetic, and try to also relay something that a listener can really relate to.
Well, what I've heard so far, you're doing an all right job.
Thank you.
Cody, you only just came into the band fairly recently. I believe it was February of 2014.
That's right.
What's it like to join a band that already has a relationship?
Well, actually, I'm kind of used to that already. I really haven't been in like a band that's come up together. I've always kind of like joined on kind of like a session thing, but here it was really easy actually. It's like a brotherhood already.
So you didn't find it intimidating at all? You were just like, let's do this.
No, the first audition, I guess, it was came right in, fit right in, I guess. I don't know. These guys liked it, and yeah, and I guess we just clicked.
You guys were actually top 14 in Vancouver Seeds. What's that whole experience like?
It was it was an amazing experience. It kind of caught us by surprise, because you know, as hard as we do work and as serious as we take ourselves, you know, the Fox Seeds has always been something that is well known around the music community, and just to be kind of chucked in like, you know, hey, we kind of like you guys, all of a sudden you're playing, like, oh, that's cool, let's make sure we're ready. So yeah, it was surprising, but in a good way, and it put things in perspective for us too.
And when you take an experience like that and you, like, right off the bat, you make top 14, it's kind of a big deal. Are you going to try and go for it again next year, or is that like, you know what, we've done that, let's move on to the next thing?
I don't think we've actually sat down and discussed it too much, but you know, I don't think that we'd rule it out either. I think that we're kind of attacking at all different angles, and we're you know, we want to really establish ourselves locally and then internationally, and as professional musicians. And we're kind of just trying to put the work in, and if the Fox Seeds comes up, absolutely we might give it another shot. But we definitely are working on a lot of other things too.
And until then, for you guys, what is the next step in establishing who you are and letting people know about you?
Amric, what do you think?
Moving out of the town for a bit, taking some out of town shows. We're really finding a groove with Cody, and as a group now, especially recently, the last couple of months, we're feeling like, well, the groove. We're really feeling it. So it's kind of we're ready to move out and try to spread our wings a little bit, show people that we're not just a local band.
And it's Clyde Hill of Magnetized Productions that's helping you guys out with that, right?
Yes. Yeah.
How did you guys come across him? How did he find you? How'd that all go down?
Well, we started using Clyde. We were booking, Magnetized Productions, and booking shows through him, and that's where we kind of got to know Clyde, working with him over a year now, I guess. And yeah, we had a connection. I guess he saw something else that he really liked, and he wanted to jump on and steer the ship, I guess.
And
I don't know.
that's all right, that works. He's got quite a few names under him. I mean, he's a big name in Vancouver. Mm-hmm. So when it comes to that, when it comes to him saying, yeah, I want to work with you guys, what does that do to your confidence, to the band itself?
Well, I think it's pretty cool. I don't really know. Amric?
I think it was an eye opener, actually. You know, we didn't actually know how much we needed to do, or how far we had to go until he came in and he's like, yeah, you guys are just like about this big. So it's good. It's good. He gives credit where it's due, but make sure we know what we need to do still. So that was the biggest impact, I think.
And you guys played Joe's Apartment just last week.
Yeah.
I heard it was a great show. Unfortunately, I couldn't be there, but I heard it went off and it was amazing. Do you guys have some shows coming up that you know any dates?
Amric, you were just kind of working that out, so I'll let you answer.
Well, they're not fixed yet, but hopefully we're going to be playing a Christmas show, but we can't really say when yet.
So before you guys go out on the road, we can expect to see you in Vancouver again soon.
At least a few times. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. I have one more question that I try to ask each of my guests. Not sure if you've seen any of my interviews, but it's actually about your socks. I believe that socks tell a lot about a person, and I would like to know what your sock choice today was.
My sock choice today was... I actually don't know. I'm going to guess. I think I'm wearing Under Armour, like the ankle socks. Yeah. I'm assuming.
Are they black?
They are white and red.
Really?
Yeah.
Do they both match?
Yes, they do.
Is that an all-the-time thing? They always have to match?
Sometimes, yeah. The odd day I'll feel weird and put on two different socks, but I struggle with it.
How about you?
I am wearing gray, white, and red wool socks, like lumberjack style, because I'm a lumberjack, so...
Like sock monkey style.
I just like wool socks, yeah. It's my go-to.
Perfect in this weather, right?
Exactly,
Yeah.
right? So.
Cool.
For some reason, I'm not surprised about that.
No, me either. I was thinking, yeah. I'm just wearing plain black socks. I don't know. Ankle.
Do you always wear black socks?
Usually, yeah. From like
Always ankle too?
yeah.
I got a black and gray and blue striped socks with little skulls on the side.
Now, are you just saying that because you just heard all of their answers and you're like, I gotta think of something quick? Or can you show me?
Yeah. Let's see these. Wow.
You win. You win this round. Those are awesome. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you very
much.
much.
Really appreciate it.